Hello there, and welcome to Three Shots In from Scotch Hammer. I am Doc, and this is
The Musician.
We're here to talk about the end of round one of the Ontario 40K League.
Yes. Now, of course, we're doing just from the perspective of our little segment of the Kitchener-Waterloo Guelph area, and even smaller segment of guys that play in Scotch Hammer. So
That's right.
But we do like to discuss like the general outcome as well. So
That's right. Of course, we are going to focus, as you say, on Scotch Hammer because,
yeah.
we're the ones that matter, at least to us.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as everybody knows that, I think this league will go smoothly.
Exactly. So, we had a few good wins this round and a few less than stellar losses.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
I still stand by the fact that Wes played a great game,
Yeah.
and I'm happy with the score that I got.
Yes, well, that's good. We out of 4 Scotch Hammer players, we were 50-50 win-loss ratio, so I'm pretty happy with that.
And everybody got above a score of 50, I believe.
Yes. So I would consider none of us got skunked, which is good.
That's right. No one wants to get skunked,
Yeah.
especially in this game.
2 of us almost got perfect games, though. So
Well,
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything.
I know. Well, you're almost perfect.
I know. That's what my mom says.
So let me say a quick recap. So I got beaten up by Wes in a nice way because I'd play against him any day. Martin against Armando. So Armando taught our good friend Martin the mechanic some lessons.
Yes. Well, Martin, faced off with his new Mechanicum Knight list against a seasoned Mechanicum player. So that was going to be a hard go for him. And
Yeah,
it was.
Armando knew what was coming, and
Yeah.
he could prepare for it.
Yes. Glen took out a win on top of Kira's Eldar.
Yeah, dirty space elves.
Yes. Well, and then a bunch of zealot sister nuns that Glen is one of my usual friends to practice with, and I hate those nuns. I just hate them so much.
Yeah, we'll have none of that, shall we?
Oh God. And then, if I can toot my own horn a little bit, I did pull out a win
my
against
guest.
Kyle.
You are the musician.
Who I had never played before, and I must say, Kyle and I had a really fun game. He was really great to play against, and he mentioned while we were getting set up that this was his first game in 9th. And at first I was like, really? Is that impossible? So I didn't let my guard down going into turn 1. During deployment, I was on my best game, and then I managed to wipe out one of his While We Stand We Fight units turn 1 because of poor deployment on his part. And at that point I realized, okay, well, I don't want to be a dick. I want everyone to have a fun time. So we had a really great time learning about the 9th edition rules together and just laughing and cracking jokes, and it was a lot of fun.
And that really speaks to the point of what we're really aiming for in sort of the 9th and the leagues in general. This is still mostly a casual style play. We're a bunch of grown men playing with toy soldiers.
Exactly.
And this is about having fun. And I'm glad that both you and Kyle had a lot of fun because
Yeah, it was great.
I've known Kyle for years. He's been my captain twice in the Scotch Hammer events. I've always enjoyed playing with him. And in a way, you get a little bit of revenge this time because he was the captain last time we went up against Scotch Hammer too.
When we went up, they were Moot Green? No, they were Knights of Alexandros. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And
Moot Green was before when I was with
Yes,
him.
okay. So you're incestuous. You're all over the place. But we're glad you're now in Scotch Hammer. But one thing I really like about the league is the chance to meet new people and play new people. And I'm just so sick of beating you that it's nice to go out and beat someone else.
Well, I still remember the first time we played.
Yes. I've learned a lot. So, no, all joking aside, this is a great opportunity for all of us to meet each other, everyone else in the community, and spread the good word.
Yeah, which sort of brings us into what's coming next, which is, of course, round 2, which we just saw the postings, 10 minutes ago?
Yes. And so, the pairings are up. We've got the Crimson Sage, Doc, facing against Gavin Kirk.
Yeah, so he's a Tau player, and based on what I saw from his list from last round, it's going to be a couple of big Titanics pounding away at each other. I figure it's going to be whoever shoots first.
Yes. Does he have a Forge World Tau model in there as well?
Yeah, big 1,000-pointer.
Wow. Okay. So he's got some firepower. I am looking forward to and also dreading my matchup because it's Jesse Roca or Rocha. I'm not really sure, but he's from Stutter Scrub, and I met him at the Invitational. He's a great guy. Listen to him on the podcast. Great podcast. So I'm looking forward to playing against him on a personal level, but on a game level, I'm scared because he knows what he's doing, and he's got the Disciples of Be'lakor, I think, that he used in the last round.
Yeah.
So
May the best Jesse win.
yes. May the best spelling of Jesse win, Jesse. Okay, because it's not spelled the same. And then we got Glenn facing off against Quentin Quealy. I think he's the new guy, Drukari.
I believe so, yeah. I think you're right. He is playing Drakari, so that'll be an interesting week. So I don't know how much Glenn has played against Drakari in the past. This might be a bit of a learning experience for him.
It might be. Glenn is really good at studying everything that's going on in the meta, and he obviously it's hard to know everything about every army. So I wouldn't take Glenn for granted just because he hasn't played too much Drakari.
True.
And then we've got Martin facing off against Adam from Stutter Scrub.
So Adam knows his knights.
So,
you.
How do you think you're going to fare in the second round?
Well, it really comes down to who shoots first, I think.
Yeah.
I was taking a look at what he has and running the numbers, and it's really, I can't kill his super heavy first turn. He can't kill mine first turn.
Right.
But whoever shoots first is going to kill it on the second turn.
Yeah, okay. There you go. And with Glenn and the Drukari, like we said, that's going to be a toss-up. I think Martin's going to have another struggle against Adam, and I think I'm going to have a struggle against Jesse. I think I'll be able to give him a good game, but...
Hordes of berserkers. That's
Yes.
the way he likes to run things.
yes.
So they're going to be running right into your nice fortified gun line, which actually, it makes for an interesting mission because this one is, I think, the priority target mission, number
Yes.
3-3. So that one's an unusual one, actually might very well suited to defensive missions because if you just hold as your secondary objective one of those two, you're basically scoring as many points as you need. And you just need to sit back a little bit. You don't have to be super aggressive, and there's enough objectives that you can actually move forward on the table on.
Yeah, priority objectives for me is one where I have my 3 objectives picked every time unless I'm facing off against a particular list that is giving up a secondary that's easier than one of the 3 go-tos that I have for that mission, which will remain a secret, Jesse Roca.
Of course they will. As for me, I'm pretty much confident in the ones I'm going to be picking. Again, this is I think a good one suited towards defensive style armies, which of course for both Goud and I, we are figuring more towards the defensive style. We sit back and shoot the crap out of each other. It'll be interesting to see how Martin does because he does have a good offensive component, particularly with his knights and the robots. And for Glenn, he can do pretty much anything he likes with that list. I don't know if he's made any changes to this round.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he will round around, but that's one of the great things about this league is that you can adjust your list, and I have. I tweaked little things that I thought needed tweaking, and I'm trying to build a well-rounded list that can take all comers, so to speak. So.
Yeah, which is
We'll
hard
see
to
if
do.
that works out.
I'm glad they've picked for the not perfect Swiss pairing that it's a random pick to win and loss.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I guess, a final item on the win and loss, our favorite to win, Hamza. He didn't quite make it, but he scored pretty well.
He scored high. I've got to give props to my fellow First Legioner, Mike, for taking Hamza down. Hamza is a hard guy to beat, but his friend Mike seems to do a good job at it. So love you, Hamza, but I like to see the Dark Angels win over top of you, that's for sure.
And as much as I'd like to play against you, I'm glad I'm not playing against you this round. 'Cause,
Agreed. Ditto. Okay, well, I'd like to wish everyone best luck in round 2 and have fun, great games.
Yep. So here we go. Round 2. Let's get ready to go. 3 shots in. Have a good night, everyone.